welcome to the Lucky Ones podcast. I'm your host, Lucky Wood, and tonight I am joined by Christina Iron Butterfly Glover and Hannah Pahalik. And we are so glad to have both of these beautiful Canadians for the Canadian Invasion show tonight. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
I am happy to be here. Thank you. My first podcast ever. I'm honored.
Yay. Yes, well, we are honored to have you because there's nothing we appreciate more than female arm wrestlers, because without you, there would not be a show.
Period.
Very cool. So, Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Hannah. I'm 25. I'm a 3D artist working on my first indie film, and I'm passionate. I'm obsessed. And I've been in the sport for 2.5 years now, and I'm in love with it. I went to like a random practice, and I was so into learning the technique. One of my biggest regrets actually was as a youth not getting too much into sports, because I always like thought it would be cool to do it, but I never really like actually did it. And I always wanted to grow in a community where I can get like just grow within a sport. And I just love how there's like no retirement age here. It's so there's something about it that's so empowering being a female arm wrestler. It's incredible. It's a confidence booster. Like when I first started and I would go on stage, I had so much fear of the crowds. Like it was unreal. And now I go on stage and it's like no one's there. I'm just competing and it's incredible and I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you recently had a match here that I got sent, which I thought was really, really cool. Like, everybody knows I'm obsessed with female arm wrestlers. So, I was watching and I was like, oh my goodness, that is awesome. So tell us about your most recent matchup.
Oh my God, that makes me so happy to hear. Actually, I would say this was the best performance I've ever had. I was always very shy with setup. Like if my arm was being moved, I'd like let it happen. I was always trying to search for like the perfect balance, how to like get angry with it. Like in general, I would consider myself a very zen girl. I never get angry, and I was really trying to channel it this time. When me and Christina was competing at Mayhem, I channeled it a bit, and I think that was like my peak. And then I got a new game plan going to this match, and I just really channeled it. I remember thinking mid-match, I'm like, I gotta scream. I'll feel stronger.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's 10 more %.
And Christina, like you were telling me that, you're like, I remember I did it, like I screamed and I felt that's like what helped you with winning. And I really wanted to try it out. And I felt like I was echoing. It probably wasn't that loud, but my energy just was really there, and I was so connected. Just everything clicked. Usually at practice, I always feel so much stronger, but when I'm on stage, it's just like it's almost like I freeze with my transitions. But this time, it was really good, and I was really happy about how everything went. Desiree is so strong too. She has such a strong hand and wrist. I was intimidated for sure. I didn't even know what was gonna happen, to be honest. She's very strong.
I didn't know I totally agree with what you're saying, right? Like I didn't know, but I had hope because you had really tightened up your game before when we had our after pull with Jessica at your house. I think you had so much food for thought, and you were like, remember, you were starving, you were ready.
That's so true. When we were all arm wrestling, that's the famous table in my basement. They're like, you gotta get riled up. You're hungry. And out of nowhere, I'm screaming. And I'm like, I'm starving. And then I just kept like channeling that. And, I think preparing for that match, it really helped to just I would think of any distraction possible. I wouldn't even put my mind on that in the last week. And then when I was in Lloyd, I was just kind of sitting there drinking my electrolytes, just chilling, just relaxing, not pacing like crazy like I usually do.
Yeah, you got to relax in that last week in my little workout book. I usually the month before, like the first week, I'll like do split shifts. I'll go hard because I know it's going to be the last week. Then the next week after that, I'll just do lots of blood flow, high reps. And then the week after that, just breathe, little stretching kind of thing. A lot of mental work, just taking literally every moment as it comes, knowing that's, you can't really worry about anything else. You have to let the moment guide you.
I agree. And it's such a mental game, 100%. Like, it happens so fast.
You did so good. You looked so good. Yeah, you really look like in drumming. You were in the zone. Like your mental game was there. You were really tight. You used your height. You used your own weapons, right? That I know you have for each hand, right? You used them perfectly. I was like screaming. I'm like, my family's like, Christina, she's doing it. And I was on the chat too, like, she's doing it, Tana, go.
I was trying to go back to read your comments because I heard you said that, and I was like, no, I can't find them.
Layla maybe commenting too. So there was a few of us in the chat. Yeah, we were all pretty excited because she's a formidable opponent. And like I was saying to Lucky before we started the podcast, I never underestimate my opponent. You just never know, right? So you just never know what's going to happen. You just hope you go in there, you beat the person at their best. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I 100% like expect the unexpected pretty much. And just take it like one step at a time. If you notice something's totally off, and follow your gut too, I think is really important.
Yeah, you can have people telling you what to do, but you're there gripping up with that person. So if they've told you one thing and you do that, but then you're like, no, this doesn't feel good, just readjust. It's like golf, right? You say you have to fix something, you get back, you readjust, right? Because it'll be in your head. And it is like golf. If you look away from the ball for a second, you're not going to hit it, right? So especially with arms wrestling, it's so such a reactive, fast twitch sport. Like you have to be strong, but you really do have to be fast and like responsive. And you're the one gripping up. You're the one gripping up. So you got to listen to your gut.
And there's so much to think about at once, like your mental game, transitions, your speed,
breathing,
shoulder in, bringing your wrist in, bringing your body in. Oh my gosh, everything.
And then there's a lot of intuition that just sort of comes over you. And, sometimes that's when I think we fall into what people will say your bread and butter, right? They'll be like, oh, that's your bread and butter. Don't worry, Christine. Because I'm like, I got to try other, but then I had an epiphany because when I work out, I'm like, ooh, this feels stronger this way. And they're different beasts. I don't get to do my left enough, just unfortunately, because it is a different game. I actually really like my left for coordination more than strength, even though it's strong. But I'm looking forward to more left-hand matches. Hannah, we should go to the round robin, girls only, for like 160 and under. Let's go.
Where is it?
Tiffany, I think, is going to be at that one. And Pauline, I remember when I got all the girls together at nationals. Mm-hmm. That's when I first screamed. Actually, it was nationals. I was always like, "Why would people scream?"
There's like a female-only competition. Like that's amazing.
I know.
I'm really excited for this. Even if you, because the round robin's only part of it, because there's going to be a tournament afterwards. It'll be right and left, and it'll be there'll be 3 weight classes. So
I have been talking about going. Yeah. But there's a house that they've all got, but it's sounds full. That's why. Oh, we were talking about that before. I have an idea. I was thinking because I've offered my place up if anybody wants to come here to a few people, actually, including the people putting on the round robin, right? But sponsorship. So if there's other arm wrestlers here that are willing to open up their home, it's you know what I mean. I'm going to sponsor an arm wrestler. Yeah, 100%. I would sponsor a couple. Yeah, and we honestly, for girls, we have to to get the leg up to get the advantage.
I agree.
together. And they're doing such a good job. I think I've talked about this, maybe even like with you and Jessica. Like they've got the numbers, so it helps. But I love that they're all working together to make.
It's okay. We're next.
Yeah, I've already talked with them. I've already talked
We're
with them.
next. We got this.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of ladies that would like to come this way to BC. I hear it all the time. A lot of the ladies that are going to that one, they would like nationals to even be out here. Everybody always talks about it, but it would. That's the next round robin is going to be here, and I'll help put it on with them. I said.
That's freaking awesome.
They can stay here at my place. Yeah, I can make room.
And the really amazing feeling too is when you compete at some venue, like me and Desiree were having like girls coming up to us, like show us like how we did that or how we like, I guess, to explain our technique. And I remember a couple girls I was pulling with were interested, and that was such a great feeling. Just to like show them the technique and my height with it, and then they're like, oh my god, yes. And I'm like, girl, sign up, we're getting Travis. Where is he? You're signing up for the team.
Yeah, I love that too. I've had a few girls like that. Like when I first, a year and a half ago in Summerland, there was like, oh, can you show us how to pull? And eventually become my competitors. But I love that part too. Some people have told me you should like just you don't really have words, there's no trophies, so like people can try and, but for me it's hard not to want to help and do that. So as long as you're setting up boundaries and perimeters and like safety checks, and 100% it's hard for me not to want to be like, yeah, come, let's do that. I'll show you how to pull.
Yeah, here's when you're teaching some people that are like interested in the sport, you can't pass that down. They're interested.
Yeah, exactly. We need the numbers.
We need the numbers. And it's such a great sport, and the community is slowly growing, like on both sides. Even like it's been even just in the last few years.
Yeah, look, Lucky, me, you. I mean, I've been in a year and a half now, maybe a little more. Lucky, what about you?
I just hit the 2-year mark in November.
Congratulations.
Sweet. And where are you from, Lucky?
So I'm over here in the States in Virginia.
Ooh. What's arm wrestling like in Virginia?
It's good. I like it. Of course, wish there were more ladies. We actually we had a practice here recently where there was like 4 of us that were there, which was awesome. Just like just Virginia ladies for the first time. And so I think if like tournament wise, we have 4 tournaments each year that our league runs, Virginia Arm Wrestling League. And like my first few, it was like me, I was the only Virginian. And then the next couple, there were 2 Virginians, and then there were 3 Virginians. And so we're finally getting to now where there's about 6 to 7 ladies from Virginia who are now polling. And so it's really excited to see.
That's freaking awesome. It's like the domino effect.
Exactly.
Exponential growth, right? I love it.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of excited. Jessica is gonna potentially come here on Sunday because she moved up to.
Which Jessica?
Prospector, the prospector. She pulled at the tournament we were at. I met her also at Butcher's. I pulled her there last summer for a little bit, and then she.
Wait, is Prospector her last name or her nickname?
That's her nickname because she is actually a prospector.
Oh, cool. What's her last name?
Just wait, because I want to say Mackenzie, but it's not. Her husband's Johannes Weber. Yes, there we go. Weber. Okay. Yeah.
She's really strong too. Incredible wrist and hand.
Yeah, she's got a really good wrist. She's been working on that.
Iron, like it's so hard to like take her wrist down. Like it's really good. She's definitely gonna grow a lot in the sport. And she's only been in it for like a year or less than a year, and she's already like super strong.
Yeah, she's definitely, even in the time that I've met her, she's been about a year, maybe. And then she's learned a lot too. And I really like, she's dedicated. So I like it when people don't give up and you can rely on them to still be, because that's what it takes, especially for women. Like people are, why are there more women? Well, it's harder for us, like token woman, and then so as the number lucky, and as we stick together and have places like the Lucky Ones to promote, which is such an important thing. I so appreciate that, Lucky. I know I'm not the only one. It's so important. And Canadian Invasion with Anti-Jazz, right? It's so important that we all grow and connect like fungi, right?
I agree.
Connecting the tree system. Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, I appreciate both of you because you both are people who are very dedicated to the sport, like doing it, but also promoting it. That's really important to give space.
And it's rewarding to see the growth too. It's so great.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a girl who actually I met at the Vancouver Club. I went there and she's gone a few times. Her name's Cassie, and she's an equestrian for the circus. So she's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And so I'm really excited to introduce her and Jessica, like I was excited to introduce you and Jessica. I knew you guys made it along too. So I'm excited for Sunday to introduce them and them to pull. Yeah, because I feel like they also like would. There's just another lightweight. I'm just excited, so we can keep these weight classes instead of having to pull open.
I agree. Because like at nationals, like the weight categories are so amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
so
weight class like in every province, like with those numbers, that would be like fine wine.
Oh, for real. Yeah, I was drooling at the Ottawa Open numbers and the classes and the ladies that were in those classes. Yes. Like I was just like, oh man, that's the bread and butter right there.
Oh my gosh, 100%. I was looking at those numbers too, and my jaw dropped. I was just like, dang.
There's just a couple of things missing from nationals. There's like, I can't remember now, but like a 60 kilogram that the guys have, or a 55. I can't remember. It was a bit of a gap because I was like, okay, I'll lose a couple pounds to make that one. And then I'm not sure if it's changed yet, but like the grandmasters, like the 60 to 70 or something, but just that one gap, like for the 60, but that'll be added. And just like they want to do for the round robin, right? They would like to add the lower ones. That's why we really got to promote it. Yeah, I really want to go to that one. There's so many amazing people that I met at nationals and have had conversations with, right? Like I'm sure, I don't know if she's going to be there, but Ursula, I'd like to pull Ursula. I didn't really get to pull Ursula.
I would love to pull Ursula too. And Eddie.
I did pull Eddie. She came out. She's so cute. She approached me with her dad. Yeah. I love her so much. Yeah. She's like, yeah. Her dad was like, oh, my daughter wants to pull the girl with the blue hair. So now I love it. Yeah. I want to pull her now though. That was like, she's growing exponentially. That was like July. She has so much experience since then.
Yeah.
I'd like to pull Peyton. You're going to be pulling Peyton January 10th.
Oh my gosh. Yes. It will be a wild match. I have no idea what to expect. She has a lot of competing experience in general. Like she just went to Worlds and she did incredible, extremely strong girl. I think all I can do is just have fun with it, train as much as I can, and just not like think about it too much, but just have a good time with it, put my heart and my soul into the match. And just, I really worked on my performing skills with mentally being there. I'm just going to do the same thing for that match and even make it even better,
Right. Have fun. You got to always have fun with everything. It's a choice in life.
Rest of a 7 too. I'm gonna be sore.
Oh, that's a lot.
I would definitely say just be really prepared for what you want to do on the table and accomplish on the table, because you're a month out and there's not a whole lot of growth as far as like strength and muscle. You can build a little, but you don't want to go overboard because you don't want to like wear your muscles out and then go fatigued. So really, I mean, and you proved I think it was last weekend when you pulled.
Yeah.
You are very strong on the table. So I mean, if you're going in with that game plan and that drive for that stamina piece, like you're gonna do really, really well.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. It will. I just like I never thought my life feels so excited right now. It feels like I want to get the popcorn out. Like I'm like third personing on my life, and I'm just like, who will win this match? I don't even know. I'm so psyched. I don't know what's gonna happen between like with every round. You know, it'll either way, it'll be a really amazing experience to pull with Peyton again. Just to even just see where I'm at, because
For
she,
sure.
like I said, she went to Worlds. Like it'll be really great to learn from it even.
Oh, definitely. For sure. Yeah, and Peyton is one of those amazing pullers that she is a lot of places a lot of the time. So that's a good one too for you just to be able to get experience with. So then, you know, as you progress in the sport, you can track her down.
Exactly. And I need the competing like experience too. And it's just like the more times you get, even if you feel like the person's overranked from you, you know, it doesn't matter. Just give it your all. If you feel like you're gonna lose, don't injure yourself over it, you know? And just have fun.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm
actually
so
you
psyched.
had that in your match. That reminds me, like not only did you like do really good offense, but there was at least one time where you did a really good job of following your shoulder
Well, like the bicep curl.
and then holding it and readjusting and finishing it. So you looked really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just take all that. Remember, like that's just a confidence booster, right? Like Lucky was saying when I asked her about her match in June, against Kimberly. No, yes.
No, Mackenzie.
No, Mackenzie. I want to keep wanting to say Kimberly, but Mackenzie.
Well, I pull Kimberly this. I pull Kimberly this.
That's because you're like it's in my head. I don't know, but yeah. So it's the same thing, right? Like it's just takes. And you did 3-0 on your right, or is it on the left, and then 2 and 1 on your
It
left?
was 3-0 on the left and then 3-1 on
Your left
right.
is strong. Yeah, that's good. And are you doing both hands or just right with Peyton?
Woo woo, left-handed. And this is for the team spot, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
Calgary Rangers.
The Rangers, nice. And so will it be middleweight or lightweight for your spot? Lightweight, nice. Very cool.
Yeah. I honestly just love the layout of these games. Like there's like a playoffs and everything. Like the fact that your matches are pretty much set up like 14 weeks. Like that's incredible, especially for being a female arm wrestler. Like that is
to guarantee yourself an opponent when
amazing.
You show up somewhere is absolutely incredible for a female arm
right?
wrestler.
Like being like live on the Fight Network, like think about all the promoting this will do on the female like side of arm wrestling. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing. Either way.
For sure. And it's so funny. What I find hilarious is the people who like, I mean, this thing hasn't even started yet and there's already like the naysayers and it's just like, y'all, can we not have one thing just take off, please? Without the Debbie Downers being like,
oh my God,
this will never work. Like, y'all, there's so much positive about it. I'm gonna start throat punching people. Like I'm excited for it, you know, like, and you know, whether or not it ends up working, at least somebody tried something, you know. We need to continue to try things because obviously there's always room for more fans. There's more ways to bring more people in. And if it's not your bread and butter, well, it's fine, but shut up.
I agree. Either way, it is an incredible thing that this league is setting up. I'm stoked to just try arm wrestling on the MAC tables.
Yeah,
it'll be just like a wider pad, like at least like double
10 by 10.
It's like indented.
I think it's 10 by 9 because they couldn't do.
And you're allowed to lift a little bit too, isn't it? True, like you're allowed.
Yeah, they allow bobbles.
Oh, baubles.
It-
Is that the vernacular? I love
That's
that.
the vernacular.
And then they like do ref script, and then you go on the go, and they don't say ready go,
Hmm.
which is interesting. It'll be, and what's really interesting about this match is we're doing it based off of like these rules, and I'm not sure about Peyton, but for me, I've never experienced this, and if she never experienced this, we're both gonna be experiencing something totally brand new with our match. Like, it'll be interesting.
So you've never pulled on a Mac table, then?
No.
And and it makes sense that I'll be on a Mac table because that's what the team mill. Yeah, that makes sense. We got Miss Hike up in the chat. Hello, darling. Coming off of her big Mac double fisted win. Woo woo. So make sure, I know she's gonna be on Jody Williams' show coming up here. Courtney, when is that? I saw the ad, but I completely forgot. My bad.
Yeah, there's
Let
some
me
really
look that up real quick.
good pulling there. A lot of hooking. It was tight.
I was screaming when she took Nadia into the hook and took her over 3 times in a row. Like, I was like,
The
what
hook
is
such
this?
a great technique too.
For real.
I want someone to hook me. That's Hannah, you're a hooker, but I'm just my press. If I'm fast and I don't give anybody a chance, really.
You're really fast. You're really good on the go. I remember when you and Jessica were over and we are talking about speed. I was like, wait, Christina, were you ever good at that game where you do that? And she's like, you're like, oh yeah, I was always amazing at that game.
Yeah,
And
or
I
even
think
at
there's just,
Science
like,
World. And I used
I
to
was
run
always
100
bad at
meters
it.
too. Like I used to be a sprinter. I think I do like that. I feel like I've gotten faster. Like I know I should have been all along, but also I know how to press properly now, which is thanks to coaching and just trying things, and remembering that I have really strong fingers. Like even though you might get my wrist, even though I'm trying not anymore to give up my wrist, of course. But I remembered like, oh yeah, hurting people. Like I've hurt a couple people and I don't like it. So like I remember telling my coach, like he'd be like, you need to grip them. We're like this. He's like, yeah, how come you haven't been doing that? I'm like, I'm afraid to hurt people. And even before, like, yeah. So but now I've given myself permission a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's so hard to overcome that fear too. I have a massive fear of that as well.
But you have to get over it because it
gotta,
does
because we all signed a waiver, we're all in the
that's
sport, and unfortunately there is like those risks that come with it.
But I always try and have positive thoughts and like
Yeah.
no beforehand, and like do a little sage ceremony. And then let's have some fun and then rock and roll. And then once I get up there, it's like blackout.
Honestly, yeah, it's like your body just takes over for you and your brain is like, it's almost like your brain is gone, and then you get off the stage and you're like, so that happened. And then all of a sudden there's a lot of adrenaline pumping through your veins. Exactly. And it's crazy how much like your body gets used to the technique, even if you're not totally thinking about it, how it just clicks,
It's important. And that's the thing. That's why it's good to try and train away from your bread and butter sometimes, because you want other things to become implicit. But considering how long we've been in the sports, that comes a lot of time with time.
Yeah.
So how's Courtney? When's her next match?
Hey Courtney, when's your next match? She goes up against Danica Levine. I'm not sure if that's the next one she has, but I know that and then she is going to an event where she is attempting 5 belts. So
a belt. Yeah. I want a belt so badly.
I think it's 3 weight classes, obviously multiple arms, right and left. And so I know Danica is one for sure. And then I think it is Ursula for another one. I could be wrong. I looked it up before, but I I stalk everybody, but then I forget what I read.
Oh wow, that sounds like so much, just like fun. Yes, I really am. I am considering going to that other one. I don't know, Hannah, you want to go? I talked to Gina about it. Gina and Maddie are the ones that are putting it on. Do you know?
What is it?
It's in it's back east.
Oh, 4.
in
I thought it was 5.
Toronto. Oh, I have
4 super matches in January for 4 belts. 2 left, 2 right. Oh, I was right. It was Ursula. Danica,
That's
Ursula, and Jade.
exciting. 4 belts. Damn. That is
Ursula is
so
also very busy.
I can just. She's just gonna have to do like 1 across here, 1 in the middle, 1 around the belly, and then 1 around the waist. Walking around like the.
turn 1 into a crown. Try and like put it on like the smallest
There you
one.
go.
Just wrap it around.
That's going through the airport is when that's tricky, right? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, true.
I remember when I came back from nationals because I
drives. That she. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, lucky! Then you don't have to worry.
Yeah,
about it.
because I know for right. But yeah, no, I'm excited for her. You know, obviously, like, you know, we're big fans of all the ladies on the show. So, you know, Ursula and Danica and Jaina.
I'll definitely keep my eye
I just
out.
hope they all have.
Really
I hope they just have a good match and everybody stays injury free. And
Yeah.
walks away the table knowing they did their best for sure.
Yes. And then has a fun after party, like just pulling. Like for part of me, it's just like, you know, Hannah, it's like, well, a little bit of you know, partaking, but but I love to pull and like listen to music, do some karaoke.
good.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to the She Unit, like Matt on the round robin. Have you seen anything about that, Hannah? And Lucky, are you going?
No, actually.
Lucky,
Yeah, I'm in the 0 to 160 class.
Sorry, what's that?
I remember you mentioning it a couple weeks ago, but I never did find the promo.
I want to sponsor it. Like, if I can't go, I even asked my coach. I was like, "Can we all put a little bit together, and we'll just even put our logo, like his logo there, or whatever." I just want to like if I had an extra $150 laying around, I'd just put it in. Yeah, just to be part of it, just to, you know, give it a little extra gasolina. Some of that gasolina.
As soon as you said that, I heard that song. I feel like we all did.
Oh yeah, that's a great song.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna listen to that later.
The next so February 20th is you and Peyton, and then February 21st there's well, actually in January, I think January 4th, roughing seminar. I'm thinking I would like to I took a roughing the Canadian, like I'm level 1 the Canadian, like the CAWF, but now I'd like to do the team, like the TAWF, TCAF. There's so many roughing categories, and then there's the NA and the AAA. But I want to do them all. Why not, right? More knowledge, the better. But there's a roughing seminar happening, and then February 21st, you're are you going to Calgary with the team?
It depends which one of us wins the match.
But okay, my question is like she's not going for the light, or is she? Are you both vying for lightweight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, it's like a challenger match for this team.
Oh,
yeah, Peyton's a lightweight.
Okay,
she does pull.
Because I remember when we were at nationals, are different.
The categories
what
were
are the
different at nationals? They were a bit more strict. I know for these games, it's the lightweight is 0 to 155, I believe.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, and that's bigger. Because I remember I had to. I was like, oh. And even for the Masters, I had to pull 2 weight categories above. There was nothing below. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you find that going ahead in your weight category at nationals?
I think because in this sport, the little time I've been here, I've pulled open. It didn't make a difference.
That's
I like
true.
it
Actually, yeah.
motivates me. Like before I was pregnant, I was always like the same way. I didn't care. Like I don't care about that kind of thing. But then I think after when there was like weight categories for provincials, there was 2, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll try for that, even though I entered both. And then nationals pushed me a little farther, right? And so I was like, okay. So that's something Devin was saying in a podcast too, like how arm wrestling does so much more for you than just arm wrestling, right? It motivates you to work out, right? To do wrist workouts, man. That's why you felt that's why you didn't get my wrist. I've been working my pole.
Exactly. I freaking agree with that so much. Like, I was never really into the gym. Like, I always tried getting into the gym, but I was never like a weightlifting girly, mainly because I had a lot of gym anxiety. I'd be like, how does this machine work? And then walk away because I felt weird shaking it for so long. But joining the sport, it's like, okay, I'm an arm wrestler, I gotta go to the weights. And it really like pushed my mind more into it. And now I freaking love weightlifting. And it really made me get fit again, I would say. Like it really helped motivate me. It gave me that challenge. I'm a very competitive person in general. And it was like that push I needed, I found.
Yeah. I think we've all had that experience.
Yeah.
Because
Right? I've talked to so many girls about it. We all have this similar thing to say about it too.
Yeah. Yeah, Hannah, you've had like huge strides in the sport, even since I first met you. You're so strong.
For sure. We all did, honestly. All the girls.
Yeah. I love this. Okay, so what's up, Jack? What's up? Remember that? Remember you guys? Wait a minute. I don't know what age you are. I'm not an ageist, so but remember what's that? Remember that one?
Okay. You did it very great. Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah, but you guys all got to do it together with me and make it funnier. Are you come with me, April? But then there's also what's after? Oh, you know what? Provincials. Do I go to provincials or do I go to the round robin? I've done provincials, but then you need to do provincials to do nationals.
You can buy in though. I don't know how it is in BC.
Did you say buy in?
But it's like slightly cheaper, but only by like $50.
Did you say like give money to enter not muscle?
I swear it's like a thing. You can like buy in. If you can't make it to provincials, you can buy in, but if your coaches believe you're not ready for nationals, you can't go. It's something like that. But it like saves you a little bit money. I don't know. This is so
that seems so like what? Like so low key, like shady. Like, yeah.
I guess I did say it in a shady way. You could just buy yourself in.
Right.
But that's cool. Like actually, that's really good to know.
It's nice if you can. Specifically for me, I try to go to provincials, even if I'm like saving a little bit more money doing it that way. But it's nice to know if the dates don't work, And I think that's what it's more meant for, if anything.
So we got a question in the chat from Mike Can 1. What else has arm wrestling taught you about yourself, Hannah?
Oh my gosh, is that you, brother? I recognize the profile, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna ask him that later.
Okay.
Right.
What else has arm wrestling? Discipline. Definitely a lot of discipline. I am a huge procrastinator in general, and it has really just helped focus my brain. And I feel like discipline is such like a life lesson in general with anything, with chores, career, just anything. And that would be one of them, I would say.
Very cool. Houdini wants to know who we got, Auden or Rolly Ray. I'm going Ray.
Okay, I was gonna say Auden, so That's what
There
I
you
was
go.
going to say. Trying to be force me.
We don't pick winners in female matches, but we 100% pick winners in the male matches.
Okay, cool. I'm down. Yeah, I love that. And then
So, Hannah, what you got?
I'm gonna choose Auden.
Oh, going with the Canadian. Smart. We got the Chris Kringle 3 over at Alex Top Roll. You can get his join his membership for $15 and watch it, the Chris Kringle over there, where you can watch Ray beat Auden. Or Auden beat Ray.
we'll see where the Chris Kringle chips lie.
It was my brother. It totally was.
It's your brother.
I love that. That's amazing.
So cool. Very
So,
cool. Very cool.
who-
Do you only have the one brother,
are
or do you
you?
have other siblings?
I have one older brother.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. How about
Does he
you?
arm wrestle?
No. He's a huge runner, has insane stamina, and then I'm the arm wrestler. And then basically I get him to arm wrestle with me and like train, and then he's like, Hannah, let's go for a run. And I'm not a huge cardio girl, so
Fair.
it balances it out, you know.
Nice.
But
got a really
very
strong
strong.
wrist. He's got a
sleeper
really
build.
strong wrist. Because when I was there, I was like, you should arm wrestle. He's like, but you know what? If you people have other things in life, they don't sometimes want to like, get injured or whatever, right? But he could definitely.
Yeah, and that's just the thing. He works a labor job as well, and like that risk with it. But he is definitely a lot of fun to spar with. I will be him one day.
Oh, definitely. I mean, especially if he doesn't do it, and you can
His
get.
tendons are insane though. Like his forearm is so much longer. But one day. It's that older versus younger.
Yours is really long too. Remember,
See,
we
I
were
had a long arm until I joined arm wrestling.
it's a good thing, especially for some of the things you do. Chris Kringle
Funny how the
3.
things you notice about yourself when you join the sport.
Right. For
So
real.
who's at the Houdini's asking people to pay-per-view? I know I'm looking forward to Jocelyn at days, but what's happening? Shout out to
So Chris Kringle's gonna be the female match on that card is Sarah Lightning Latanya, who was on the show earlier this week, and Jesse Androvik, from I believe Utah, and they are pulling, which is gonna be awesome. And then there's Justin Bishop and Hunter Noms, Auden and Ray, Derek Smith and Tom Nelson. Oh, I had another one on the tip of my tongue. Oh, Artem and Bob Brown. So I think they had a lot of matches. I don't remember if it was 10 or 12, and it might even be more than that, but I know it's at least 12. So
where there's like your border rivals number 4, there were a lot there. Could have had a couple more ladies, but there were a lot of
Yes. It was really cool to see how many more matches like gets to add to it like every year, because I swear it was like more than the first year I did it. I want to say it was maybe, I could be wrong, but it felt like a lot less. But it was a great event. It was structured really well. It was
Oh,
it definitely was my brother. That's so sweet. But yeah, it
love
was
a supportive brother.
I know, very supportive. I love it.
yeah, he's a sweetheart. Yeah, I can't wait you guys come out here so I can get I was gonna say so I can make marshmallows so I can get my husband to.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm so excited to try those s'more marshmallows you were telling me about.
Oh,
Oh wait, was it the
like,
peanut butter one?
oh my god, you know what he made me for winning over you, I guess. He made me the ones that I really, really wanted. And because he's always like, no, they're too much work. You have to grind the lemon and juice the lemon. But he did it for me. And they are I'm telling you, they're the best marshmallows you will ever. have. He could go into business. I said, start writing everything down. So he did. Start writing all your recipes down. So you peanut butter, right? Like you're okay with peanut butter, Hannah, right?
I love peanut butter.
Yeah, he had ones. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And he made them before my match with you. I was like, I hate them. And I was like trying not to eat them. But I did. I ate them all. Because they're ridiculous. Ridiculous. The North American Championships are happening 2026 as well. Back east. everything's back east except for Calgary, February 21st. Yes, yeah. The teams, the Vancouver team, the Wildcats against you guys. So who will you go against?
For the Vancouver team?
Yeah, like who will you go? Yeah, yeah.
Like assuming I get on the team? I'd be going against you.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure because I'm not sure if there is. There was a talk about it. Like there was, you're guaranteed to get on the team, but I don't like to, but then now I'm not sure if there is or not. So I'm not sure. I don't count my chickens before they hatch.
I haven't heard anything about it, but I thought I was hearing, did they send out an official roster yet?
I did see a poster. It was all guys, but that's why. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would love that it was us.
Hopefully they set up that soon too, because like if you need to do a challenger match as well, like with that time for training and preparation.
Yeah. That's why I'm just like I'm taking it one day at a time. I agree. Top roll is a smart thing, and smart is relative. So there's different kinds of smart. But my left hand is, I think. I want more left matches because I feel more. Well, I've been told it's more coordinated. Even when I golf left and right, and I think I golf more normal left. So I do agree. Top roll is a smart move. Why? Why is it smart? Let's talk about that. Why is that particularly smart, ladies? I mean, for people who.
I don't agree with that statement, so I'm not going to comment.
Okay, I should have said, do you agree with that comment? And so, no. Hannah, what do you think?
I think top rowing is smart because, like, you can really get that advantage by constantly, like, rising up, adjusting yourself, sliding back, sliding forward, and then putting your weight to it. I think I love the mix of a top row and a hook.
Yeah.
Where you bring it up and then you kind of do that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And what about you, Lucky? What do you think on the matter?
I think top roll is what you do when you want to get to the strap.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny you should say that. I rarely go to the strap, and I want to strap more. I like to just finish it. I realized even before, like last year, when I probably could have slipped because I was like trying to finish it with one finger. During provincials, my coach was like on the mic. He's like, imagine what you could do with all her fingers, folks. But like, so I like to just realize I like to just finish it. But even in practice sometimes, shout out to Val, I don't even think about it. Remember the one time I was showing you had to finger walk at Butcher's last year, and I was showing you how to finger walk, and then we both let go and hit each other's own perspective.
Oh my God, yes. And you got a cut on your nose and everything.
I never do that. Like I could teach it. I get it. And it is a smart maneuver. But it's just kind of my personality to not want to give up. So I'm like, let's attach and let's finish. But straps are a great thing. I want to strap it up more because I like the leverage you get especially for that floppers press is nice to go into the straps actually.
I really enjoy the strap now. When I first started, couldn't stand it. It was my number one enemy. But I've really grown to enjoy the strap and the leverage you can get from it. What do you find from the strap, Lucky?
Oh, I love pulling in a strap.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But I mean, I'll go in a strap, out of strap. I like to pull. So
for the vibes.
For the vibes, 100%. But yeah, no, I think I found a lot of times if somebody has like just a better hand, it's always really it's a lot more fun for me to head to the strap. So, and I can usually get out pretty easily to get to there.
And you can use so much back pressure with the strap and really keep it locked in.
Yeah,
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, good anchoring. My favorite is the floppers press.
No,
That's
Ugh.
me too. I
can't even watch somebody do
How's my
that.
flop?
If you do it properly, right? So when I say properly, I don't mean just like making sure you really act, right? But I also mean making sure your shoulder is protected and that you get behind it, because you don't want to be pressing outside of your shoulder, because if somebody just more powerful takes you're going to get back into the chicken wing break, right? So you have to like really be fast and protected. You got to be so smart about it. Yeah.
I think at least too, like if you're doing the flop press, it's also really good to train your wrists for it to be strong in general and not it to be fully like flop press, like really like strength training the wrists as well, just to protect the tendons.
100%. So when I work out and do a lot of the pull stuff, which is great because you get like it's rotational. I also do dumbbells, and in our matches, especially the third one, I really liked how I was cognizant of wanting to try to top roll, but and because I was thinking about that, I kept my wrist even more in that last one.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my main key, right? Like my main goal is just improvements, little improvements.
Yeah. Sometimes the flop press just happens out of nowhere too, I swear. Like I've flopped pressed more times in a strap than anything, I would say.
I agree with you. I don't.
Do you ever mercy fight?
Hmm?
Mercy fight before?
Christina's
I was
so good
doing
at
this at practice, like yesterday. I was asking them, and they're like, "Oh man, holy!" I realized too. I used to mercy fight sometimes when you're a kid. Do this with, and even if you lose your wrist, you still have your finger strength, right? It's that same idea. You still are really strong, even if you don't work your wrist. But the main goal is to try and have, not just for arm wrestling, but if you think about it, key like longevity for life is your wrists, your ankles, your hips, your hamstrings. And especially oddly enough, your hamstrings, right? Can you stand on one leg? Can you hold yourself up, right? But if you don't take care of your wrists and your ankles, right, when we get much older and if we hurt ourselves, those are usually the things to go. And then we become sedentary and we atrophy or whatever, right? So I really feel like even if I weren't to arm wrestle, I will still work out like an arm wrestler. And I need to do my wrists or my ankles more. I need to work on my ankles and my lower body as much as I can right now again. Yeah.
Same. What's funny is last year I was supposed to have a match with Desiree, but I sprained my ankle 2 days before the match and I was mortified about it. And it was all because my cat scared me. She just walked in the kitchen. I jumped. And then I landed on my ankle wrong. And I still feel like the snap, crackle, pop from that, just from rotations. And then literally, it's so true. Like your ankles, you got to protect them. Like they're so easily to like with all the tendons just to get like that, just like with wrists and
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's why my shoulder. I got hit right before provincials, my first provincials. So 2024 April, at a crosswalk. I was paying attention. She wasn't. She put the gas on it later. So like my shoulder still. I still have to work around. I still managed to do all that pulling though with this. So my hope is that I don't give up and don't let them do anything to it, surgery or whatever. It'll heal differently. It might not be the same, but it'll heal like stronger for the press. You know what I mean? You got to work through those things, right? It's so frustrating, especially like you said, right before a match. You're like, oh, this is so important. So then you realize how important, and then you build on it, and then you become even better.
And
even like,
overtraining is such a real thing too. It's like being careful with that.
yeah, rest is important in order.
It's so hard to like know when your like limit is too. Sometimes I swear you're like, "Ugh, I just want to do more. Let's
Right.
one more practice round."
Yeah. I think I finally learned like the hard, quote unquote, hard way of just like when you force your body to rest, how much better you feel on the table
Yeah.
and in the gym after you've given your body proper recovery. So definitely would like go back in time and tell previous me that like, hey, you don't need to overdo it right now. Like you're gonna do
I
more fun than
agree.
good.
Mhm.
I realize that when I've had like past injuries, not like really from the sport, but just in general because I'm clumsy. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I haven't been to the gym in like 3 weeks. I haven't arm wrestled. I'm gonna be so weak at practice. And then I'd feel really, really strong, like way stronger than before. And it makes you wonder how important that rest is.
Right. So Houdini had one last question for us tonight, and then we're gonna say our farewells. But okay, all-time dream matchup for women's 85 kg or any weight. So,
Ooh.
85 kg for us Americans, that is, I think, 187. So I'd round up to like 190.
So
Or
85.
round down. Yeah, it's like 185, 185 to 190 pounds.
Okay, that's.
But
Oh.
I want to see Sarah and Fia run it back. That's
I mean, yeah, I like Fia and Sarah. That's a good matchup. And Barbosa with, I don't know,
Barbora.
Barboa. Sorry, Barbora.
Barbora. There you go.
I'm tired, and I am on my gift, so my eyes.
You're good.
Yeah, I don't know who we'd match her up with now, though.
Rebecca, the strong one, Rebecca Peters.
Okay.
Just go ahead and throw her in there. we had Brian Shaw come out and do his. I think we'd have to give her some. I think we'd have to do like Rosa and Egley and those ladies first, obviously, and then see where she was at with those ladies, and then if she takes those, then that's the only one left for right now.
And Jocelyn, I'm looking forward for her, like seeing her pull more her matchup at East versus West.
Use her name spelled with an E. Okay, Jocelyn has 2 E's. Everybody, for a discount on the promo, and then she gets a cut as well. So for the pay-per-view. So I think that's really cool.
That's right. Yeah, and who else?
So if this code doesn't work, it means you spelled her name wrong.
I love that so much. That is actually so.
They spelled your name wrong at the last. They spelled your
my name.
Yeah, I was like, Hannah. Yeah. I just can't wait for that round robin. I really want to be there. You come with me, Hannah.
I'll try my best.
You'll definitely come out and definitely pull in the tournament for sure.
Yeah, I would love to see it. Either way, be giving it mad support. Hopefully put some funds together, financially support it. Yeah. So much for.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I've had such a good time. It's an honor. This was my first podcast, guys.
Woo-woo. You did phenomenal, and we would love to have you back for sure.
I'd love to come back.
So maybe when we get a little closer, I would love to do a pre-show with you and Peyton. Just talk about how y'all feeling.
Oh my gosh.
Some trash talking going.
I love the idea. Me and Peyton doing a little pre-show, like, oh my gosh, that would be such a good time. And then after the match, we can do like a rundown about it.
Sure, for sure. I love it.
That is exciting.
Well, cool. Well, Hannah, best of luck to you in January. Enjoy
Thank
your holiday season, my friend, and continue to pull hard. And we are rooting for you. And like I said, you're on my radar now. So
that's so sweet. That made me so happy when you said you got sent like my video. I was like, oh my gosh.
Very cool. Well, Christina, thank you so much for setting this up. We really appreciate you. You're the bestest.
Yeah, my pleasure. I love it. Like fungi. Let's stick together and be fungi.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Go watch one of the other thousands of podcasts that are on right now. And we will see you next time on the Lucky Ones podcast. Bye.
Bye.